Hey, I'm in Lima. I've been here for about 2 weeks, almost 2 weeks, and most of the time I've been here I've been sick. And I thought I was getting better over the last couple days, and this morning I woke up, I'm just sick again. But I need to get to Cusco, and so I've just got to get on the bike and go. I haven't seen this sky in 2 weeks, maybe 3 weeks. I'm outside a little town called Asia. I'm sure they don't say it like that, but I'm starving and I would love to find a place to eat right here. Check it out, it's the Asia market. Looks like it could have some good food here. Alright, well, I got my sandwich. It's pork something. CHICHARRON. Yum. Looks good. Alright, that was a tasty lunch. I am not going to video any more of the road because it's really windy and it blows my head around, and so I'm going to try to get down to Cusco and from there maybe spend the night because it's getting late. I got about 3 hours of sunlight left because I left late this morning. Hey, I'm in a little hotel. It's a pretty spiffy little hotel here, I'd say, in a town called Ica, Peru, which turns out to be sort of a cool little place. I got here pretty early last night before sunset, so it was about 6, thinking I'd be able to go to bed early, get up super early, and just make great time. And so I did. I went to bed early, but then I was like a zombie. And I woke up feeling a little bit worse, actually. So yesterday I felt really good, but anyway, I'm blabbing. This is my room. This is what life looks like. For the first time ever, blue sky. Check it out. Blue sky. I haven't seen blue sky in weeks. Gracias. So here I am going through yet another part of desert, but in a few hours I should be leaving this stuff and starting my ascent into the mountains and ultimately over the Andes. Well, I'm in this weird desert wasteland you can see behind me here, but the wind is so strong that I'm almost being blown off the road, this road behind me here. I just met this family on the middle of the road. These guys are riding bicycles around the world.
Hello.
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 Did you hello, Alice?
These guys are great. Adios. Adios. In the middle of the desert, an entire family riding around the world. How cool is that? Hey, I'm here at the famous Nazca lines. These are the lines that are so famous in Peru that you can see from airplanes and stuff, and they're those big, amazing shapes of birds and all that kind of stuff. But where I'm standing, you can't see anything at all except for just sort of barren desert. Way behind here, I can see airplanes up in the sky zipping around to see these amazing shapes and stuff. So I'm hoping I can see a little bit of the lines, but I'm not sure if I can be able to see them from my vantage point here on the ground, but it's just sort of cool to be in such a historic place. So I'll see if I can get some pictures or something, but I think I have to be in an airplane to see these things. Well, as cool as this is, I wish I could actually see the lines, so hopefully up here on the road I'll be able to see some of the shapes and stuff. Alright, I found a place that has a little tower. Old rickety ladder to see some lines. Yeah, they're right there. That's crazy. This doesn't look very safe, but Oh, this thing looks like it's about to fall over. And there they are, the lines. I was expecting something a little more, I have to say. Maybe these aren't the big lines. These are just like the beginner lines. Well, that absolutely looked like somebody took a shovel and dug some lines in the sand. So this biker here in front of me, his name is Nick, because he looks a little bit like Nicolas Cage. That's how I remember it. He actually bought his motorcycle in Colombia, and then has ridden all the way down from Colombia. But this is like a Honda knockoff. This guy's insane. This little bike is tiny, and he's come all the way down here. So I met him when we were looking at the lines. He came up to take a look, and that's where I met him. He's headed to Buenos Aires, so maybe I'll see him a few more times along the way. Well, I just took a turn, and I am now headed almost due east, up into and over the mountains toward Cusco. And I think from here on out, until I get over the Andes Mountains, I'm going to be in pretty twisty, turny roads like this. So my daily pace is going to go down considerably, I think. But as long as I make it there safely, I don't care if I go fast or slow. Mountain pass. That's pretty amazing. And just taking a break here to get my GoPro all set up, make sure everything's good. But this is a pretty windy, twisty pass, and I think I've got a lot more of this coming for me in the future of the next week or two until I get over the Andes Mountains. But it's really nice. The roads are pretty good shape, but there's a lot of oil on the road. I don't like that. And it's nice and toasty warm, which I really love. I really love the nice toasty warmness. This is the scary part of these trucks. They swing wide when they come around. So you have to be really careful not to get smashed off the side of the road. I'm now at an elevation of 1,733 meters, so just keep climbing and climbing and climbing. I think Nick has caught up with me. I think he's right behind me. There's a sign back there that says they're the zone of the cliffs. Fills me with glee knowing that I'm on a road that could lead to immediate and sudden death. I gotta admit, the views are pretty spectacular. I have to admit, I'm not afraid of heights, but I am a little bit afraid of widths. And these widths are very narrow. And then the heights become a little scary. So, yikes. Nick's probably behind me going, why is he going so slow? So much grease, so much oil on the road. You can probably see it just shining. Oh, we're still going up. Still going up. When I think there's just no more to go up, I come around the corner and there's just a bunch of new switchbacks to go higher and higher and higher and higher and higher and higher. So I don't know how high this pass goes, but higher than I thought it was going to go. We are at 2,154 meters. I think this is the top. Hello. This is Nick. He's from LA, and we met at the little lines that we were looking at, but check this out. We just both rode up this.
About 2,200 meters.
2,200 meters
Mountainous
up
road.
this. And this bike. What is this bike that you have?
It's a Honda Boom. It's a 125. It was a lot prettier before I started the voyage, but you know how that goes.
Mine's the same. Wow. How old is it?
That's a 2013.
Wow.
I popped a hole in the gas tank yesterday, so I replaced it. That's why I've got that ugly thing there now.
This is badass. That's what this is. It's cool. Well, that's cool to hang out with Nick for a bit there. His bike is a 125. I can't believe that. He's made it all this way. That's so impressive. Trees! Starting to see trees! Haha! Look at this. Vegetation is starting to show up, which means that Nick was saying that we're approaching the Continental Divide. So maybe we're going to start to see something that's green instead of brown. Oh, that'd be so nice. These trees. Well, as I'm continuing to climb here, the temperature is dropping rapidly. Now it's down in the 50s. So it was just up in the 70s. Now it's all the way down. It's 58 degrees, 57 degrees right now. I'm at 3,273 meters and still climbing. So now I'm up at 3,280. Getting quite chilly all of a sudden, so I pulled over really fast to fix my jacket, and then I got to get out of here. There's about two hours before sunset, and I don't know where there's a town, so I might be camping for the first time ever tonight. So we'll see what happens. Check it out. Here goes Nick. Yeah. That's so cool. I keep bumping into Nick. He's gonna meet me at Norton's. It's a I totally forgot about it, but it's a famous biker bar in Cusco, and I've been there several times. So yeah, we're gonna meet there in a few days. That will be fun. Now the sun is setting, so I'm gonna call it a day at the next town. I think it's about 40 kilometers away. We've reached right now. I'm at 3,560 meters and still climbing. But man, what an awesome day of riding. What a sky. I just saw a llama run across the road. Oh, there's one right there. Look at, there's llamas. Or maybe they're alpacas. Whoa, they were right there. That's an alpaca. Check it out. Alpacas. Man, my speed, I've taken it down quite a bit because the alpacas are all along the road, along the side of the road. And I've seen a couple of them dart out in front of some cars. And the last thing I want is death by alpaca. I think right up here there are actually alpacas on the road. And this is why I don't want to drive at night, because in the daytime they're almost invisible. Can you even see them yet? But look, there they are. So amazing. The temperature now is in the 40s. I just passed into 49, 48 degrees, and I'm headed for Pucuyo. But I've got a pretty twisty, windy road to get to for the next 20 or so kilometers before I get there. Hopefully it won't get too cold, because right now my mask is starting to fog up, which I never like. But man, what spectacular scenery. Hello, furry friends. They're probably going to spit on me. Hello. I'm now in the zone of the falling rocks. I just dropped my bike right over into the dirt, trying to push it where I wouldn't drop it over. Luckily Nick was there and we picked it up. First official drop of the bike. Feels good to finally drop the bike over. Can't believe I dropped my bike. Hola.